Good morning, class. Today we are going to learn about electricity. Textbook page 73 until 76. Today learning standard. Number 1. Identify the component in an electric circuit, dry cell, bulb, and switch. Number 2 is explain the function of the component in a complete electric circuit. Now, term that used is today's lesson that you have to know is electricity, electrical component, electric circuit, electric, connect, sambung, function, kegunaan, supply energy, membekalkan tenaga. Now, look at the textbook page 73. Here we have a family. Okay, the mother says, "Oof, those colorful flashing lights are so beautiful." And the son asks, "Father, how does the carousel move?" Okay, this one is the carousel. Okay, now the father answer, "Electricity enable the bulb to light up and the carousel to move." Now, what will the situation at this funfair be if there is no electricity? Okay, if no electricity at this funfair, meaning that the bulb cannot light up and the carousel cannot move. Okay, everything stop and we are in the dark situation because the bulb cannot light up. Now, textbook page 74 and 75, identify the electrical component. Now, here we have 4 electrical components. The first one is dry cell, second one is bulb, then number 3 is switch, and the number 4, the last one is connecting wire. Okay, 4 electric components we want to learn. Okay, look at the first one, dry cell. Okay, the dry cells, or we call it as a battery. Okay, now dry cell holder. Okay, the dry cell have the holder. The red one is the dry cell holder. The dry cell should be installed in a dry cell holder and connected to the correct terminal. Okay, now the dry cell and the holder, they have the negative and the positive terminal. When you put the dry cell, when you install the dry cell in the dry cell holder, make sure in the correct terminal. Okay, number 2, electrical component is bulb. Okay, this one, the bulb is the bulb here, and then this one, the red one is the bulb holder. The bulb should be fastened onto the bulb holder correctly. Okay, same like the dry cell. If you want to put the bulb onto the bulb holder, so make sure you fasten it correctly. Okay, after that we have connected wire. The wire should be connected to every component correctly. Okay, correctly. Now, this one is the connecting wire. Wire is used to connect each electrical component into a complete circuit. Okay, now complete circuit, this one, the picture show you is the complete circuit. Now, in a complete circuit, we have 4 electrical components. Okay, the first one is brazier, second one is the bulb, and then the third one is the switch. Okay, the switch, and the last one is the, you see the red and the black here is the connected wire. So when the switch is closed, the bulb will light up. Okay, in a complete circuit, if you want to light up the bulb, make sure the switch is closed. Okay, this one is the switch is closed. And this one is the switch is open. Now we move to textbook 76. Now we learn about the function of the electrical component. Just now we learned about the electrical component. Now we want to know what is the function of the electrical component. Electrical component have their own function. See what is there, what their function are. Now the first one is the dry cell battery. I am a dry cell. My function is to supply electrical energy. Okay, dry cell battery is to supply the electrical energy. Now, when the dry cell supply the electrical energy to the bulb, okay, now the bulb is to produce the light. I am a bulb. My function is to produce light. Okay, this one you can see the bulb is light up. Now, this one is switch. I am a switch. My function is to complete and break an electric circuit. Now, the switch, when the switch is closed, meaning that the bulb can light up. If the switch is open, meaning that the electric, meaning that the bulb cannot light up. Now, this one is the wire. So to complete the electrical company, we need dry cell battery, we need the bulb, we need the and we need the wire. Okay, this one is the wire. Okay, now we look at the activity. Activity book page 45 until 47. Now look at the page 45. Search for the hidden component. Now observe the picture given. Color the hidden electrical component. Now here is a picture here. Now we want to find out and color the hidden electrical component. Okay, the first one is, okay, here we find out, here is a dry cell battery. Okay, so the dry cell battery, you have to color it. Number two is, okay, look here. Here is a bulb. Okay, so bulb here you need to color also. And okay, here is a switch. Okay, you see here is a switch. So the switch here you have to color too. Okay, so here we have three electrical component. The first one is dry cell, the second one is bulb, and the last one is the switch. Okay, you have to color it. Now, page 46, knowing me. Okay, knowing me. Number one, okay, label the electrical component in the circuit below. Okay, look at this one. Okay, this one is switch. Okay, switch. And then the second one is, this one is dry cell battery. Okay. Now the last one here is the bulb. Number two, take the correct answer. Take the correct answer. A should be fastened onto. Okay. The answer is the first one. Okay. This one is the bulb holder. Okay. The round one. Okay. The shape is round. Number two, B should be installed in. Okay. Number B, this one B is a dry should be installed in dry seal holder. Okay, the second one is the dry seal holder. Now look at the page 47. What is my function? Match the picture, do they function? Okay, now the first one, the picture is bulb. Number two is switch. Number three is dry seal. Number four is wire. Okay, now supply electrical energy. Okay, here is a function. Produce the light. Connect component in the electric circuit. Complete and break the electric circuit. Now look at the first one, bulb. Okay, what is the function? Produce light. Number two, switch. Complete and break the electric circuit. Number three is tracer or battery. Supply the electrical energy to the electric. Number four is wire to connect component in the electric circuit. Okay, so class, that's all for today. Thank you, class. See you again. Bye bye.